And the author says, starting with this 21st line here, وَالْمَلَكُ الَّذِي بِلَا أَبٍ وَأُمٍّ لا أكل لا شرب ولا نوم لهم والملك الذي بلا أب وأم لا أكل لا شرب ولا نوم لهم. To remind you what I'm doing here with this English down here, trying to stop it wherever there's a sukoon. That's for something. Uh, and maybe if you go on to study Arabic and then you go on to study Arud, which is the knowledge of the Arabic meters, poetic meters, then perhaps this will help you someday. Maybe you're looking at that and said, this looks harder than the other way. But maybe it will help you someday, inshallah, or help someone. So, la akla, la akla, la. Here, also. Should only stop on sukoon. La, that's sukoon. Ak, that's sukoon. La. Yeah, even though ekla is one word. Ekla is one word. But it's not broken up according to the words, broken up according to the syllables. La akla la. La part of the second word, another word. But there's no sukoon at la. Ak la la. There's a sukoon there. La ak la la shurba wala. Still needs so much work, mashallah. La akla la shurba wala nawma lahum. Wal malak, and the angel as a type of thing, not one particular angel. That's a singular, but refers to al-jins, type. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Yes. Alladhi la abin bila abin wa Alladhi bila abin wa the one without father or mother. Alladhi, the one who Alladhi bila abin wa the one who is without. Alladhi bila, he who is without abin wa father or mother. So wow here means or. Wa usually means and. So here it means, it's translating as or. That's valid. Wal malaku alladhi bila abin wa the angel, the one without father or mother. La akla la shurba wala nawma lahum. No food, no drink, and no sleep for them. We can actually add in here. Here. Is there? The angel, the one without father or mother, no food, no drink, and no sleep is there for them. Yani, existing. Is there no sleep? There's no sleep confirmed for them. And you can look at the structure of the sentence in different ways. Like it's possible that the word al-malak, that's subject. And the angel, what's the predicate? Alladhi bila abin wa Then if that's predicate, then the word is goes here. And the angel is the one without father or mother. It's possible that is goes there. It's possible that it doesn't go there, and then it's going to have semicolon like this. If is goes there, the angel is the one that has no father or mother, then the rest of this is additional description because the predicate is fulfilled. The predicate of the sentence is fulfilled. So take more information. La akla la shurba wala nawma lahum. No eating, yeah, no food and no drink and no sleep for them. Is there for them? And if is doesn't go here, like the way we have it, there's only a semicolon, then the predicate is on the other side. the second half, which is called the ajuz, the rump. As-sadr is the first part of the line, the chest. And the ajuz is the second part, the rear or the rump of the line. That's the ajuz. Yani, what you sit on, that's your ajuz.
Right.
Yes?
May I ask a question, although it's not related to this? Like, is that tanween over the hamza?
I'm sorry?
والملك والملك الذي بلا أب is that over the hamza? Is that tanween over the hamza? وأم right there.
Here,
Is that
let me
tanween?
blow it up for you.
Or because I can't see. Okay. There is no. So why it's double here, and then the next line only one M in English when you translate it.
The next line, when I translate it,
Can you make it smaller? But I can't see it.
yeah.
You see, you make it double M. But لا أكل لا شرب ولا نوم لهم. Lahum, it is only one M. What could be the reason? It just sometimes I don't know Arabic that much. Yeah, why there is no M here? Why?
There's only one meme here. Lahum, for them. Hum is pronoun. So there's only one M there. But the word has shadda on it originally. Al You say ummi.
It's just for me to understand it. I don't know Arabic. Barakallahu fikum.
Amin wa fikum. Is my answer clear for you?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, mashallah. And this is clear for you. La akla la shurba wa la nawma lahum. That's clear for you. Bismillah. تفضيل عشر منهم جبريل ميكال إسرافيل عزرائيل تفضيل عشر here تفضيل عشر منهم جبريل ميكال إسرافيل عزرائيل ميكال إسرافيل عزرائيل تفضيل عشر, the superiority of 10, the superiority of 10, منهم جبريل, the superiority of 10 among them, Jibril, Gabriel. Hey, you can call him also Jabrail, Mikael, Michael, and you can call him Mikael, Israfil, Azrailu, and Azrael. That's English version of that name. And who's Jibril, alayhi salam? He's the head angel, the master of the angels, Muta'iyyan, the one who is obeyed there in that faraway place, which is the heavens, far from the earth. And he's the angel who delivers the revelation. And he's the angel who comes with the torture. And he is Kalimullah. He hears the speech of Allah Ta'ala. Like Muhammad heard the speech of Allah and Moses heard the speech of Allah. Gabriel hears the speech of Allah, or heard it. Mikael, Michael, he is the angel in charge of the rain and the plants. And Gabriel and Michael together are the angels who are in charge of the weighing of the deeds on Resurrection Day. Israfil is the angel who blows into the horn. When he blows into his horn, Heavens and earth will quake, they will shake, they will vibrate until they shatter, break into pieces. Heavens and earth. Not paradise and hell, though, because paradise and hell are beyond heavens and earth. They will not shatter. Then Allah will recreate the earth. These things are simple. Subhanallah. What I'm saying to you is not difficult to understand. I'm saying that for some person. Then Allah Ta'ala will recreate the earth. And then Allah Ta'ala will resurrect the angel. And the angel will blow into his horn a second time. And then the people will come out of their graves. That's Israfil. So when he blows his horn the first time, one might call that doomsday. That's when that's the end of the world. That's the end of the dunya. When he blows his horn the second time, that's the commencement of resurrection day. Azra'ilu and Azrael, alayhi salam, the angel of death. He pulls out the soul. He's the one who personally takes hold of the soul and uninstalls it. Then his assistants, the angels of mercy or the angels of torture, will take the soul from his hand immediately. They don't leave that soul in his hand for the blink of an eye. Yani, one party or the other will take the soul. The angels of mercy or the angels of torture. It could be that Azrael has many hands. And with his many hands, he can capture many souls at once. And it could be that he has doppelgangers. I mean, duplicate bodies. Duplicate bodies that are all controlled by one soul. And that enables him to capture many souls in many places all at once. Allah knows best. That's not impossible. And even some of the human saints, the angels are saints. The angels are saints and the angels are scholars. Even some of the human saints, they have as a karama doppelgangers, copies of themselves. Like Al-Rifa'i, rahimahullah. Munkar nakirun wa raqibun wa kadha atidun malikun wa ridwanu ihtadha. Here, this needs correction. Just dhamma only, not tanween. Atidun malikun wa ridwanu ihtadha. Munkar nakirun wa raqibun wa kadha wa raqibun wa kadha. So if you see anything, if you understand what I'm doing, you see me miss something, because I only want to break it where the sukoons are, then draw my attention to it, please. Munkar nakirun wa raqibun wa kadha. عتيد مالك ورضوان احتذى ورضوان احتذى. Munkar, Nakir, and Raqib, and also Atid, Malik, and Ridwan is like them. Munkar and Nakir. That is the duo of angels who interrogate the dead in their graves. Some said it's possible that there are two groups of angels. In one group, every one of them, his name is Munkar, and in the other group, every one of them, his name is Nakir. Someone asks, do they all have the same face? Allahu Alam. But Allah has the power to give every single one a different face. It's not conditioned. They have the same face. Allah knows. I didn't hear. Because Allah has the power to create anything possible. He can create every single one with a different face. We'll never run out. He has the power to create anything possible. And Munkar and Nakir, their name comes from both of them. Their names come from the root letters Nun, Kaf, Ra, which means, I say here, alien. Not alien means extraterrestrial from space. Alien means not usual, not familiar. Because Allah created them differently from other angels. That's why they're called Munkar and Nakir. Their appearance is different from the appearance of other angels, which is, though, very frightening for the human. When the kafir sees Munkar and Nakir, yani the dead kafir, when he sees them, meaning his soul will go back into his body, and the believer too, and then that one in his grave becomes alive again, and therefore will experience. For the kafir, when he sees these angels in their true forms, he will be tortured by the mere sight of them because they're so scary. Dark blue is their color, almost black. So that's probably navy blue. And their eyes are like lightning, and their voices are like thunder. They're very scary. And other features they have. Long hair. Subhanallah wa bihamdi. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. But they're not the only ones that the human being cannot stand to see. Rather, Allah, even when Prophet Muhammad saw Gabriel in his true form, the first time he fainted. He saw him having 600 wings. Well, Gabriel told him, I have 600 wings, and I only spread two of them. Gabriel said, I only spread two of my wings. I have 600, I only spread two. When the Prophet saw what he saw, he fainted. And Raqib, and also Atid. You know, Raqib and Atid, those are the angels who record the deeds. One writes the good deeds, the other writes the bad deeds. I don't remember which one writes which. And they are not sitting on your shoulders. I'm surprised some people believe they're sitting on your shoulders. Subhanallah. That's why you need to be mindful, take care to have the right belief, and also share the right belief with others. Because for me, I think if somebody told me those angels are sitting on my shoulders, I think I'll be skeptical. It doesn't seem right. So I'm surprised that someone would believe that they're sitting on his shoulders. But there's people like that. So then you need to help the Muslims. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he was commanded for to say, he was commanded to say that he does not come with anything far-fetched. Some things the mind, the self doesn't find them likely. Like the Prophet was commanded to say, I am not an angel. And the Prophet was commanded to say, I do not have control of the vaults of God. You know what I mean? Like I can't make the rain come, I can't make the plants grow, something like this. Bring the sustenance to the people, and other things that he denied about himself. And the point of that denial is to clear himself of coming with something that the selves are not inclined towards, like that he's an angel. Allah told us in Surah Al-An'am, had Allah made him an angel, he would make him come in the form of a man. Had he been an angel, had he really truly been an angel, he still would have came in the form of a man. But he's not an angel. And the Prophet was commanded to say, I'm not an angel. And other things like that. And other prophets too. So Raqib and Atid, they don't sit on the shoulders. Rather, they follow the person. And Allah enables them to know what's in his heart. They will write it down. They write down every single thing you do. You know, there's 5 judgments. Anything you do falls under any of 5 categories. Obligatory, forbidden, sunnah, that means recommended, disliked or avoided, and indifferent. They write down every single thing you do. But on Judgment Day, when you receive your book of deeds, some of that will be edited out. I mean, erased. What is that? That's going to be the disliked things and the indifferent things. Those will be removed from the book of deeds. And all that's going to be left are the obligations, the haram things, the sins, and the recommended good deeds. And for a kafir, that amounts to only having haram things, because he won't have any obligations documented for him, and he won't have any recommended good deeds documented for him. And Malik and Ridwan, Malik is the keeper of hell, Ridwan is the keeper of the garden. I mean, the one who's in charge of that. Malik is the one in charge of hell, Ridwan is the one in charge of the garden, and they both have angels under them. As for the angels under Malik, they are called Az-Zabaniya, the hell angels. But the angels under Ridwan, if they have a name, I don't know it. I never learned it or heard it. The angels in paradise, angels who take care of paradise. And you know, amongst the pleasures of paradise is even just encountering the angels. You would be in paradise and then angels will fly by you and they'll give you salam. So you'll return salam, inshallah, and you'll be happy that there were angels who passed by. And there's many other angels. Amongst them is Sa'iq and Shaheed. Sa'iq and Shaheed. Who are they? Those are the angels waiting for you when you come out of your grave, like officers. And they will keep you from running away. And other angels. Any question? We already said the angels are impeccable from all sin, any and all sin.
Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
Too far. Isn't there an obligation to take the Shahada, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
That wouldn't be written against them?
Any blasphemy that they commit is going to be written against them. If that blasphemy is refusing to say the Shahada, the angel's going to write it down. If that blasphemy or anything else, the angel's going to write it down.
Thank you.
You're welcome. We already said the angels. Another question?
Yeah, but just somebody called out of country, and I missed, what do you say, Shadid and Sa'iq?
Sorry?
Shadid and Sa'iq. What did you say about them?
What did I say about them? Those are two angels who await you when you come out of your grave. I said, like officers, they're going to stop you. They're going to keep you from running away.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. We already said the angels are impeccable from any and all sins. And according to what appears from what the author said, what it seems to be that the author said that the prophets are impeccable like the angels. The impeccability of the angels is that they don't commit any sin whatsoever. And it appears right here in this 13th line, he said about the prophets, Ismatuhum kasa'iril malaika. Their impeccability, like all of the angels, is wajibatun, necessary. So what appears is that he's saying the prophets have the same impeccability that the angels have. What is the impeccability of the angels? Their impeccability or infallibility is that they don't commit any sin whatsoever at all, on any level. And there is a party of Sunni scholars who say this, that the prophets don't commit any sin whatsoever. And that's what it seems that he's saying here. It's possible that he's saying their impeccability is necessary, just like the angels. All of the angels, they have impeccability that's necessary too. This doesn't, yani, this is not explicitly saying that they are as sinless as the angels, for sure, with the same meaning of impeccability. But it seems like that's what he is saying. And he said they are better than the angels, and they are better than the angels, even according to those who said, and this is what the majority said, even according to the majority who said that it's possible that a prophet could commit a small sin that does not display low character and he would repent immediately before anyone follows him. And also, it's impossible that he would do so consistently. So I'm going to start adding that part. Is the position of the majority is that it's possible that a prophet could commit a small sin that does not display low character, and that it is impossible that he would do so consistently, and that he would for sure repent immediately before anyone follows him. Even according to that saying, the prophets are still better than the angels. And their impeccability from every and all sins wouldn't make them better than a prophet, according to the saying that a prophet could possibly commit a small sin that does not display low character. Though it's impossible, he would do so consistently and he would repent immediately before anyone follows him. And remember, the difference is that the prophets are a different type of creature, which is that prophets are human creatures. Angel is a type of creature, human is different type of creature. Different types of creatures have different interests and different motivations. The prophets are not angels. They don't act like angels. Yani, they are not angels. They're humans. They act like humans. But they are special humans. So they have protection from Allah, but their protection, according to the majority, is not exactly the same protection the angels have. These angels who are not interested in much of human interests. What do we say about the angels? La akla la shurba wa la nawma lahum. They don't eat, they don't drink, they don't sleep, and they don't get married. So they are a different type of creature. They're not interested even in things that humans are interested in. I mean, many things. And what else? Anything else about the angels? They all have wings, at least two, at most 600. They have jobs. They were all created at once. They're not males or females. They are shapeshifters, but they don't take the shapes of females. And what else? When we talk about the angels, the basics about the angels. We're going to say here, and Iblis was not an angel. Did you notice in the books of Aqidah, there's not a chapter about the jinn? I haven't seen one. Maybe there's some books they have a chapter about the jinn. I wouldn't be surprised. We're going to say we believe in the jinn. If somebody were to deny the existence of the jinn, he definitely is committing blasphemy. But we're not going to count believing in the jinn as one of the most important matters of faith. How can I say so? Because the most important matters of faith are listed in the hadith of Jibreel. The most important matters of faith are 6 things. Believing in Allah and His angels and His books and His prophets and the last day and believing in destiny, it's good and it's evil. But when we talk about the angels, here is where we will add for someone. As for Iblis, he was not an angel. He was a different type of creature called genie. SubhanAllah. So I think you got used to me saying genie. I've been saying it for over a year now. But I remember when I first became Muslim, when I learned about that, and someone said, yeah, we believe in the jinn. And it was described to me. So I just thought for a second. I said, jinn? That means genie? The brother said, yes, it's genie. That's right. I said, wow, genies are real? Yeah, they're real. It's not like the movies, though. Not like the cartoons. But maybe a little bit like some things in the cartoons. That one, Aladdin, this blue, the cartoon I'm talking about, looks like he's Muslim. Doesn't he wear a kufi? SubhanAllah. Let's move on here. I never saw that one, by the way. أربعة من كتب تفصيلها توراة موسى بالهدى تنزيلها. I like that line. أربعة من كتب تفصيلها توراة موسى بالهدى تنزيلها. 4 books. It has the word min here, but it's not appearing in the translation. As if it's saying 4 of books. 4 books. Tafsiluha, their detailing is Torah to Musa. Yani 4 books means 4 most famous books out of all the books. Out of all revealed books, 4 books are the most famous. Tafsiluha, their detailing is Torah to Musa, the Torah of Moses. And then he describes that Torah. Bil Huda Tanziluha, with guidance was its revelation. It was said that's the first book of law, not the first law, first book of law. Revealed on tablets, as you know. It was said those tablets were made of emerald, and some said they were made of wood from paradise. They were huge tablets. Moses was carrying them. He took them back to his people to find them worshiping the calf. And then, the situation was so severe that he tossed the tablets to deal with the kufr, and some of them cracked. He tossed them not in a disrespectful way. He tossed them in a way that's not haram to toss a religious book. And all of the laws were revealed in there at once. After Moses finished taking care of the issue of the blasphemy, then he spread out the tablets for them. So they started looking at the tablets, going back and forth. They didn't want it. They didn't want it. Yeah, but they didn't just say, we don't want it. They were just hesitant. They were reluctant, going back and forth, looking at it. You ever talk to somebody who doesn't really want to tell you no, but you know he doesn't want to? So then when they were like that, Allah commanded the angel to pull a mountain, to yank a mountain out of the ground, out of the earth. And he carried that mountain over the heads of the Israelites. And that mountain was over their heads like a cloud, and they were in its shade, horrified. And then Musa told them, accept. They said, Sami'na wa ata'na. We hear and we obey. We accept. Then he told them, prostrate. And then they fell down into sujood. But they were so scared that they were looking up. They had half their face on the ground. Part of their face on the ground, and they trying to look up at the mountain over them, afraid it's going to fall on them and smash them. Zaburu Dawud wa Injilun ala Isa wa Furqanun ala khairil mala. Zaburu Dawud wa Injilun ala Isa. Isa wa Furqanun ala khairil mala. The Zabur of David, the Zaburu Dawood, that people call Psalms. You know, that's spelled with the silent P, Psalms. Some people say the songs of David. There's not songs originally. That's a revelation that David used to recite. It was so nice when he would recite it that the animals would listen to him. The animals would stop and listen. But it was not a book of law. It was a book of preaching and wisdom. Wow, preaching or lecturing. And hikmah, wisdom. Wa injilun ala Isa, and an Injil upon Jesus. revealed in Syriac language, and it was a book of law. وَفُرْقَانٌ عَلَى خَيْرِ الْمَلَا, and a furqan, a differentiator upon the best of creation. Furqan, something that tells the difference. That's the Quran. Upon the best of creation, Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Though the Torah is referred to in the Quran as the Furqan also. وَصُحُفُ الْخَلِيلِ وَالْكَلِيمِ فِيهَا كَلَامُ الْحَكَمِ الْعَلِيمِ. وصحف الخليل والكليم فيها كلام الحكم العليم. And the scriptures of Al-Khalil and Al-Kalim. Al-Khalil, that's Abraham, and Al-Kalim, that's Moses. Abraham and Moses, yes. Why he's mentioning this one? Also, this in the Quran. He mentioned here the books that are named in the Quran. That's in Surah Al-A'la. Inna hadha lafi as-suhufi al-ula, suhufi Ibrahim wa Musa. Indeed, this, it is, yani, this means what's been mentioned in this surah, Surah Al-A'la. It is indeed in the books of old, the old revealed scriptures. Which ones? Suhufi Ibrahim wa Musa. The Suhuf, the scriptures of Abraham and of Moses. So those scriptures of Moses are different from the Torah. Moses alayhi salam, he received Torah and he received Suhuf. فيها كلام الحكم العليم. In them, in those books, is created words that refer to the speech of Al-Hakam Al-Alim. Al-Hakam Al-Alim, that's Allah. Al-Hakam is the one who rules justly. And Al-Alim is the one who knows all. Do you have any question?